I didn't get lucky. I didn't buy some random meme coin and woke up rich. I used one simple strategy consistently and it made me my first $100k with crypto. In this video I'll break down exactly what I did, how it works and how you can apply it even if you're starting from the scratch in 2025. So if I had to start all over again, I do this. I'm Joss, I've been investing and trading on cryptocurrencies for more than 5 years now, and thousands of hours later. In this brave and difficult market, in this video you will learn the core concept behind my strategy, how to prepare and execute each step, and finally some tips on how to manage risk and maximize your profits. So let's go for it. I began my crypto adventure back in 2019 when I was just 18 years old. And I started with a tiny amount of money, just 100 euros. Yeah, you heard it right. That's all I had to work with. And you might think that I put some money into a random meme coin and then suddenly jumped in value by 1000 times, but no, that's not what happened. Instead, I chose to invest on XRP, but just a few months later, things took a bad turn. The SEC filed a lawsuit against XRP creators and price dropped by more than 50%, and it was a total disaster. Back then, the crypto market was already shaky. It was still trying to recover from the huge crash of 2018, so prices were jumping up and down. And in my first months, I even lived through the COVID crash in early 2020. That was when Bitcoin price fell all the way down to $3,000. Yeah, that's unbelievable. And to be honest, looking back, that crash created some amazing chance to buy some coins at low prices, but to be honest, I was too new to understand that and I didn't know how to take advantage of those opportunities. So I just watched everything from the side and I was feeling a little bit unsure and lost. So I didn't got too much advantage from that. Then by late 2020, I decided it was time to get serious about crypto. I added some money to my big portfolio, bringing my total up to $1,500. Yeah, that was everything I had. I was just 18 years old. So around that time, Bitcoin was hitting $30k for first time. And yeah, it feels like ages ago, but it really wasn't. I mean, it's so close. Then the world economy was in a strange place. Interest rates were super low and governments had printed a lot of money to help people recover from the COVID pandemic. So this extra money around affected the markets everywhere. And we have seen some of those results lately, like higher prices for everyday things. So over the next few months, the crypto market went wild and my portfolio, the collection of all my crypto investments, grew up to $10,000. Back then, I felt like a hero, like the best investor in the world. I felt like fucking Warren Buffett. It felt incredible, but then just as fast as it grew, it dropped back down to $4,500. So that roller coaster ride made me realize that I needed a plan. So I set two big goals for myself. First of all, the goal number one was that I needed all my income to come from crypto, 100% of it. Why? Because I wanted to be all focused on crypto. And for the second goal, I needed a smarter way to grow my money steadily over the time, without those many surprises that we have seen. My plan was simple but powerful. First, I would get a job using what I knew about blockchain. Then I would take every dollar I earned and put it back into crypto using a method that completely changed my life and the reason of this video. The dollar cost average, or DCA. Now, dollar cost average might sound a little bit complicated, but it's actually really easy to understand. It's the way to buy cryptocurrencies without stressing too much about the prices going up and down. So imagine you have a piggy bank and every month you put the same amount of money on it, let's say $100, to buy crypto coins. It doesn't matter if the coins are cheap or expensive the day you buy, you always use the same $100. Coins are cheap, $100. Coins are expensive, $100. The trick is to keep doing this every single month, no matter what the price is. Over the time, this gives you an average price that it's not too high and not too low. Since crypto prices are changing that much, this usually works much better than trying to guess which is the best moment to buy. And you might be wondering why I love that much DCA. And it's because it takes away the worry. Crypto is like a wild ride, like a roller coaster, I said. Trying to buy at the lowest point or sell at the highest point is tough and can make you really nervous, I promise. And especially if you're starting out. It's like trying to grab a butterfly that is swimming around. DCA, you don't have to play the guessing game. You just keep adding a little bit every month. And slowly your collection of coins is growing. It's like filling up that piggy bank, one coin at a time. So going for the strategy, if you want to use it, you'll need some different tools. So let me walk you through them step by step. First of all, we're gonna need an exchange. Exchange is a website where you buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrencies. Think of it as a marketplace for digital money. You can send money from your bank account or credit card to the exchange and set up alerts to know when prices hit certain level, and even schedule your $100 buy monthly, totally automatic. There are a lot of exchange out there, but you have to pick it carefully. Some of them are not honest and they might trick you or even run off with your money, like we have seen with FTX. I've been using one called Bluffin for over a year and it's been really great for me. Right now they are giving 10% cashback if you sign up, if you use the link on the description, and it's really easy to use. If we take a look at here, this is the Bluffin page. It's so easy, like any other exchange. If we want to do our buy every month, we just have to go to spot. And here we see all the data we need. In Bluffin, we've got many different options. So imagine that I want to buy those $100 monthly on Bluffin on Bitcoin. It's so easy, okay? First of all, we transfer our funds to Bluffin. I'll explain how to do it in a next video. But then I transfer here to my spot account, and now as you can see here, I have $100. It's so easy. You can buy in two different ways. You can buy on limit order or market order. It's so easy to understand. For example, if you want to buy Bitcoin, that's because someone is selling to you, and this is what's called the order book, okay? These are the sell orders and buy orders, as you can see here. So if I want to buy $100 in a limit order, it's because I'm taking a specific order to buy from it. So I just say, for example, I want to buy $100. I can just put here $100. And I want to buy it from this sell limit. So I can just put here the price, I put everything, and you can see here, and I just click on buy, and it's gonna be, well, and as you can see, the order is placed, and actually it's been executed. So I got $100 on Bitcoin here. If I want to sell it, it's the same operation. But imagine it's better for you to do it on market because you don't have to put any price of Bitcoin. So if I come here and I say that I want to sell those $100 of Bitcoin, but in market, it's just clicking one button and it's done. As I say, an exchange has many options and it's actually a little bit tricky to use it. So I'll make you, if you want, a tutorial on how to use exchange in depth. I'll explain you how to use all the tools we've got here because we've got many different tools here. We can set up alerts here if prices reach some zones. So don't worry because I'll explain you everything you need to know about how to use exchange. We also have the futures, the trading bots, the copy trading, the rewards hub, something called earn features. So if you want to know more about how exchange works, just leave me a message and I'll be creating a video on how to use exchange for all of you. Okay, so imagine that you deposited funds, you have your exchange account, everything is correct, but you need something else because if you want to buy, it's okay, but you need to track those funds because otherwise you're gonna get a little bit lost on how is your portfolio doing. So you need to track everything that it's actually happening. So that's what we need actually, a portfolio tracker. You need something to track all of your crypto. Personally, I recommend CoinMarketCap. It's like a notebook for your investments. You can write down every time you buy or sell crypto and see how your money is doing over the time. If you don't know how's your portfolio doing, that's the easiest way to lose money. So keep an eye with that and trust me, you need a portfolio tracker. CoinMarketCap is actually a really useful tool. You can check all cryptocurrencies here, and it's giving you a lot of data on all of them. So I recommend you as well to check CoinMarketCap often, because here you can just verify information of all cryptocurrencies in real time. Just for example, look, if you want to have more information about Ethereum, you can check here everything. Here CoinMarketCap shows you the volume, the full diluted value, the total supply. You can check here some different analysis of that people is actually doing for Ethereum, and here as well you can see like news from Ethereum. It's a really useful tool that you need to use, especially if you're starting out, because if you're starting out, what you need is to get as much information as possible. So now you know how to use CoinMarketCap, then we're gonna use the portfolio option. It's so easy. Imagine, as we did, we just bought some Bitcoin with our Bluffing account. So we come here to CoinMarketCap and we go to add transactions manually. We can put here, for example, portfolio just DCA, go to create portfolio, and here add transaction. We come here and we say that we bought. So we come here, we go first of all to our spot, and we're gonna check how much Bitcoin we bought. And we see that we bought 0.0096 Bitcoin. So we come here and we say that we bought 0.00096 Bitcoin on the average of $105K. So we say add transaction, and this is going to be so interesting because with this feature, if Bitcoin goes up 20%, this portfolio is going to be refreshed, and we're going to see that we have $120 in Bitcoin instead of our first $100. So it's so easy, and for me it's a tool that it's mandatory for you if you want to be investing on cryptocurrencies, because often those exchanges are not giving you the best portfolio trackers. So for me, this is a good option to keep also everything tracked, and also for you to know how much money you're earning or losing. So definitely use on CoinMarketCap. Finally, there's TradingView. This is my favorite tool for looking at crypto prices charts. This is my favorite tool for looking at crypto price on charts. It helps me figure out when might be a good time to buy or sell. For beginners, it's must have. It's gonna be difficult at the beginning. I mean, it's not an easy tool to use, especially if you're starting out, but you definitely want to know how to use TradingView. As you can see here, this is my TradingView account. I can come here to Bitcoin, go to Supercharts, and here I'll be able to do something called technical analysis. Here I'm gonna be able to do everything that I need to know before buying Bitcoin. So let's go for it. You can see here that I'm doing technical analysis. Technical analysis, it's something that I will be explaining in a future video, but it's helping me to determine which are the best zones to place buy orders on Bitcoin or place sell orders. We've got many tools called Fibonacci and other different things, but I'm not gonna be in depth with that because I'll explain it in another video. For example, let's say 94K, it's a good point to buy Bitcoin. So I come here and I say, okay, buy limit. If Bitcoin price reaches $94K, I will buy my $100. So I put here, and as you can see, it's an open order. It's not filled yet because Bitcoin price it's far more than $94K. So in this case, Bluffing is gonna wait till Bitcoin price reaches 94K to execute our buy option. That's a really good point because if we want, we can, for example, set up different orders to buy Bitcoin. Now we have finished setting up our tools, our exchange for buying and selling, our portfolio tracker to monitor our investments, and TradingView for analyzing price charts. So it's time to jump into TradingView. Follow me because this is the most important side of this video. I'm gonna show you exactly how I implement this strategy to my operations. So we're gonna imagine that I have $1,000 or $2,000 budget for the next year to buy Bitcoin. So I would do the following. First of all, I'm gonna come to TradingView. Now we're gonna apply this strategy using some tools, and I'm gonna show you how good have been this strategy if you bought Bitcoin using this strategy in 2024. So imagine that we followed this strategy over the last year, buying $100 each month. Let's say that we had $1,200. So if we did this exactly strategy over the last 2024, buying each day one of the month, we could see that our average buy would be on $58,000. So that's much better than trying to play the guessing game, because this is giving you a much better average. And actually we would have like $2,000 of Bitcoin. That's almost the double. And we can see here that the total profit and loss of this strategy would be 79% of return using this simple strategy, buying $100 every single month. This is much better, and this is giving you a better return than even investing on SPX. I mean, this is really, really good. And it's a simple strategy that you could use it without too much effort. And that, in my opinion, if you're starting out, it's the best way to start on the crypto market without being scammed or anything else. So in this case, this could be my strategy. So I hope this video has been useful for you, and if you want to go even deeper, I've put together a full video guide that breaks down this strategy step by step with examples, more tools, and everything I wish someone had shown me when I started. So you'll find linked right here on the screen and in the description. So if you like, please give me a like, and I'll see you in the next video.